Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to Viv's Art and Garden. I want to make myself an apron today. So I have an apron that's mostly polyester. You'll need a sheet of white cardstock. You will also need some butcher paper. You'll need a piece of print paper, copy paper, print paper. You'll also need some of these Infusible ink markers, and I bought these I don't know how many years ago, and they were pricey then, so I can't even imagine how expensive they are now. Some heat tape, heat resistant tape, and a lint roller. Also, you'll need a Cricut or a Cricut heat press, and I have my Cricut Easy Press here. Now, when I already went ahead and drew my design onto some copy paper, printer paper, and I used my inks, my ink pens, and of course I want my name on it. So if you do a name, you're going to have to do it backwards, because when you turn it around, you want it to be able to read it frontwards. Does that make sense? Yeah, you'll want it backwards because you're going to turn it around. So the first thing I'm going to do is put a piece of, oh yeah, and also have the mat that comes with my Cricut. And you'll want to put your white copy paper because the ink will bleed through and you don't want to mess up your mat. So you'll put your white copy paper down. I'm going to roll just a little bit, but first I am going to sort of heat it up. I want to get it warmed up. So I'm going to set my Cricut, I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to set it at 385 for 40 seconds. I don't know if you can see that. You can't. I got it. I set it for 385 and it's heating up now. It's only at 295 for 40 seconds. When you do the temperature, you just hit the temperature button, and I already have it at 385, so then you hit the timer button, and I already have it at 40 seconds, so that's what we're going to do. So we're going to let that heat up. It's at 305. In the meantime, I'm going to cut this out and make it just a little bit smaller so that I can fit it onto my apron a little bit better. Come here, dang it. That way I can kind of center it just a little bit better. And I am going ahead and I'm going to cut myself some of this heat resistant tape. I think that's, I'm hoping this is my heat resistant tape. I have so much tape and so much stuff. Go ahead and get that started so that when I get ready to, alright, it beeped. So the first thing I'm going to do, I've got my cardstock, my apron, and then my butcher paper, and I'm just going to heat it up. Heat up where I want to put my design for about 15 seconds. And I'm not going to use the timer because I want to keep that timer for whenever I, do my thing. So I'm thinking that's 15 seconds. I'm going to remove my butcher paper. I am going to try to center this as best as I can, and then tape it on face down. We want it face down onto the fabric. Then we're going to tape it so that it doesn't move around. If it moves around, that could cause some bleeding. We don't want it to bleed. Oh, fudge cakes. I'm messing up my tape. And you don't want the tape to overlap the design anywhere, so be careful of that. And you want to tape it down pretty good. We don't want it moving around. Like I said, it could cause it to blur, which this is an experiment. I'm doing my experiment first, but I thought I'd be brave and do it on camera. Why not? Why not? Oop, that's going to overlap my design. I don't want that. Let's do it this way. And one more piece, and then we are going to go ahead and see how it works. See if we're going to get this right. So now I'm going to put my butcher paper back over it. I am going to put my heat press on it. I don't want to move my heat press, and I'm going to start the timer. And you don't want to move it around, because if you do, you could smudge it or smear it. And you just wait for the timer. Hopefully this is going to come out right and I'm not going to be embarrassed. But if I am, I am. That's just how it is. You got to be brave and just do it, do it, do it. Alright, so now I'm going to lift it up. Whew. Let's see what has happened. I'm going to let it cool just for a second. Just for a second to see what happens. Let it cool. Oh, it came out so pretty. Oh my gosh, that is gorgeous. I absolutely love it. And there you go. I made an apron. I'm so happy with that. Very pleased. All right, thanks for watching. I will see you soon.